What's up, YouTube? Right, got a really good Wi-Fi battle for you guys tonight. I did this one about 10-15 minutes ago. Unfortunately, I wasn't quite at my computer, but I'm going to give you a good narration for it now. So this was definitely the better battle that I had today, if not most of this week. And yeah, it was a blast. I had loads and loads of OU challenges and stuff today, and I just didn't really want to do that. I'm over that. So it was nice to see a lower sort of tier team to come up against. So looking at his team, he's got Umbreon, awesome poke, Empoleon, so we both got Empoleons, Burnett, I kind of guessed that would be Mega Burnett, Electivire, I'm not even saying that Pokemon's name because I hate it so much, and you probably know why, and Vivillon, of course. So I was thinking that he'd probably start with Vivillon, or yeah, probably Vivillon. That was sort of the obvious start for me. So we'll get into this battle, hey? Whew, I need a drink. I actually just went for a run as well, so drink. So if I sound a bit out of breath, that'd be why. Okay, so as usual with this team, I'm leading with my Stantler, and as I thought, he'd lead with his Vivillon. So it's the Aussie Vivillon as well. That's a Australian one. So I get the Intimidator off. That's not really going to do much. I go for the Thunder Wave here, which tells me that Vivillon's probably modest. I could be wrong, but anyway, the Sleep Powder, it was pretty obvious there. I knew that was coming. I wasn't too worried about. I thought I might as well sort of, I got the Thunder Wave off. I can probably stay a couple of turns in here, maybe wake up and get it down to its focus sash, which I definitely knew that it would have. But yeah, things didn't really go as planned. So Bug Pass hits me really hard, and I can see that it hasn't got a Life Orb or anything. So the only other items that it probably would have would be Focus Sash. So I sort of stayed in there. I thought I'd get maybe a Parahax or something that I could use to wake up and stall that out. Anyway, so I'm going to go to Houndour. I was sort of hoping that he may swap out here so I can do a bit of nasty plotting. But in hindsight, I definitely should have gone for Flamethrower right off the bat here, because Vivillon's just going to hit me again with Sleep Powder, which is really, really annoying to go up against. So once again, I sort of messed it. I admit I really played around here at the start. I didn't really have my mind on this battle at all. I also was sort of playing around, and I thought, oh, it might get Parahaxed. I might be able to, I might be able to do something. But anyway, so that's two of my pokes down already, and yeah, by this point I was like, oh fuck it, I need to sort of start playing better now. So I'm playing terrible. So I bring in my Granbull here, and I just go straight here for the Play Rough, because I want to just drag it down to its sash, because obviously it doesn't have any other item. So it's going to hang on by the sash. So Vivillon goes for Hurricane to probably guess that I would be going for attack this time, not messing around. And I can finish that off with another Play Rough. So I nearly sacrificed 3 of my Pokemon just on his lead. So it was bad play by me. I definitely should have got a little bit more serious against that thing. So I see Empoleon. I don't really want to. I don't really like a Flash Cannon if he's got that. I wasn't too sure. So I just went into my Empoleon to see what it would actually do. It's going to go for Grass Knot, and I take that neutrally, and I have a Special Defense tank, so it's not really going to worry me whatsoever. So this was a pretty funny part as well. So he's going to go for Scald here, trying to get a burn on me, of course. I wasn't too worried because I'm a Rest Sleep Talk Empoleon. And now I'm going to try and get a Scald on him, because I wasn't sure what set he was running as well. Whether it was I was hoping it wasn't a Rest Sleep Talk one as well. I don't actually see it very often. So I go first this time, which actually means that we have the same speed, so it's a speed tie. So we're going to continue to keep scalding each other till one burns the other first. It's sort of like a little a race part here. Like, as I said, I wasn't actually really worried at all. So he's going to outspeed me this turn and go for Scald again, trying to get a burn on me. We're continually going to go for Scald. I go for another Scald here. I think I just wanted to get a burn, then I'd be happy. Then I can, it can whittle its health down a little bit. I was hoping that, because it had Grass Knot, and I went for Icy Wind here because I wanted to go first this time, so I could keep Scalding first and maybe get the burn off first. So I get the speed drop there. And what do you know? Of course, he Scalds me, and yeah, I get burned. So what? Life is always like that. So I get burned first, which, as I said, doesn't really worry me too much. But so I've seen Grass Knot and Skull, and I was thinking maybe this isn't really. It's probably not going to be a rest, sleep, talk, Empoleon. So it'd be very nice to get a Scald on that. So in comes Electivire. I'm like, oh shit, shit, shit! Please Scald, please Scald, please Scald. I'm going to get destroyed. My Empoleon's going to get destroyed by this thing, and I finally get my burn. So there's to all the people who say I always get burned first time on Scald. Huh. Well, we'll just take away that time. But all the others, there was 3 times before that I didn't get a burn. Anyway, so I think he may predict me going to Executor, and which I sort of stayed in. I sort of took the chance and went for a rest here. A rest, not a wrist. So I sort of was right. I was actually right there. I did take the risk because the Thunder Punch would not have tickled, that's for sure. It would have got very close to killing me, even with a burn. And as I said, I'm very special defense and health heavy. Okay, so I'm asleep now, and he's going to try and set up Power Up Punch on me and get an attack boost to try and get rid of his Will-O-Wisp disability there. I'm hoping here that I can get another Scald, even a freaking Icy Wind, just to get some damage on this thing. So I get the Sleep Talk, and unfortunately there I get Rest, which really sucks because I know Skull would have finished that. Even Icy Wind probably would have finished it off after the burn. So I know I'm going to take a Thunder Punch here, and it's definitely not going to tickle at all, and it hits me really hard, and I just live with 10 health. I'm like, oh my goodness. I better freaking not use Rest again. That would really, really suck. Fortunately, I get a Scald off, and I get the Electivire out the way, which is good, considering how bad a start I had to this battle. Yeah, I'm definitely all for admitting like faults in a Wi-Fi battle and like what you could do better and stuff, because you definitely learn from it. Anyway, so in comes this. I sort of want to keep swearing to a minimum, but you know what I think of it. So I go into Executor because I know it's going to use like Bullet Seed. It's got Bullet Seed, Rock Blast, Tail Slap, and U-Turn. That's the main set it uses. I wasn't really looking forward to copying a U-Turn to my face or faces in this case. Yeah, so I know that I needed to get rid of this thing because I just always do terribly against them because I'm not sure what its item is, but it's probably King's Rock or something like that. Anyway, so it hits me, as I said, it hits me really hard with U-Turn, even though that I'm defensive wall. It's that big 4 times there. So into Umbreon, shiny Umbreon. I'm still trying to Masuda method mine at the moment. So I fire off the Sleep Powder, which is good because Umbreon is a great Pokemon, and once it gets set up with Curse and stuff, you can't kill it. It's goodbye, really. You have to really taunt it quickly or get a critical hit, or it just does not die. I know that from first-hand experience. So I get the Leech Seed up anyway, just in case he swaps or stays in, I can just get some of my health back. And I'm hoping to God this thing doesn't have, it's like a weird set or something. Like even Payback would sort of hurt me anyway. So obviously he's going to swap out and go back into his Banette. So I knew this would be Mega Banette. I mean, why else really? Not too many other people use Banette without the Mega item. So I'm going to go into Chili Wheelie here because I thought that I could probably take, I might be able to take an attack and go for a rest here and get all my health back. That would be really handy. Then I can keep using my Empoleon and do what he does best. So I wasn't too sure. I know this Pokemon's normally a utility, and of course it goes for the knockoff there. And as I mentioned before, I'm not defense at all. I'm special defense, and that's going to go down, which sucked because yes, Empoleon is very handy. So into a Grabble here. This was a very, very important prediction here. I thought that he would most definitely go back into his Empoleon. So I went for the Earthquake here, knowing that, and I am banded as well, and I really needed that Empoleon to come in, and he did. And I was like, oh, that was a good prediction there. I really needed to get rid of that poke for sure. So that was out. That was one of his more tankier pokes out of the way. So I know this thing was going to come out again. Now I couldn't risk swapping into my Executor in case a U-turn came. So Granbull sort of had to take the hit. Unfortunately, there wasn't a lot that I could do there. So Granbull did a pretty good job though. He sort of brought me back into it, and he took those. he took those tail whips pretty good. Okay, so into Executor again. Now, obviously U-turn was obvious here. There was nothing that I could really do, and I just live on there. It was really, really good that I lived that, because then I could get my citrus berry back again, and I could recover my harvest and maybe get a citrus berry back the next turn, so I can continually get my health back. So I knew he'd go into, I was betting that he'd go into Mega PIMPNITE again, so I went straight here for the Psyshock to get some nice damage on it. Does just under half, and I get the harvest back, which is great as well. I was definitely expecting him to use knockoff here, you know, to get rid of my citrus berry and stuff like that. So I just protect anyway, just to see what he's going to do if it's not like a will-o-wisp or something. And as I thought, he's going to go for the knockoff. I really have no choice here. I just have to take the knockoff, and I take it sort of badly. But I still get the leech seed off as well, you know, which I sort of wanted to do. And rather than going for attack, I could sort of go protect and maybe, you know, get my harvest back again, which I really need. Executor really relies on his harvest to stay alive for ages. So fortunately, I get my harvest back here again, and my citrus berry gets harvested yet again. And now I can go for a Psyshock on this guy and take him out, plus with a leech seed that happens. Now, what I was thinking is, I know Cincino is going to come in next. The only way, I think that's his only poke left beside Umbreon. Now, the only way that he can get rid of me now, without risking me living, is U-turn. Now, that means he has to swap out next and go into Umbreon. And then, you know, as Executor dies, I can bring in my Scolipede, which is my last poke. Now, I was saving this poke for the whole match because I knew this was sort of the defining moment. I had to get Executor, I had to get that Mincino out and the Umbreon in, allowing me to set up, you know, a Sword Dance and get my speed boost up in case it was, you know, a really fast one, because I sort of tanked out my Scolipede all in attack. So I had to take the big risk here and go for this Sword Dance, and I hope that the Umbreon didn't wake up or attack me or anything like that. So back into the Cincino. Now I was hoping that this thing did not have Focus Sash, because his Vivillon already had one. So I was thinking, please don't have Focus Sash, please don't have Focus Sash. I go for the Poison Jab instead of the Mega Horn because I need that accuracy. I cannot afford to miss here because it's my last poke, and then I'd go down. So that's out of the way. I'm thinking, yes, if I can just, if this Umbreon doesn't, you know, wake up and start setting up curses, I'm pretty sure I can win this battle. So he misses the first Mega Horn, misses. I'm like, oh shit. Fortunately, Umbreon stays asleep, so I've got another chance at it here. But I was quite confident, even if it did wake up, that I could probably win the battle just here, just because of the type advantage. So Mega Horn's going to hit Umbreon really hard and take it out, especially with the +2 Sword Dance. Anyway, really nice close battle there, and cool poke shoes, and well, I had a lot of fun with that battle. That was definitely the best battle I had today. So. Thanks for that, Rob, and I hope you guys enjoyed this battle as well. And my new team is coming as well. I am working on it, and you'll probably see that on my next stream anyway, this Saturday. So it's Thursday now for me. So we got Friday, then, you know, we're going to be doing that on Saturday. So I'll get some updates for you up on your Friday, because that's the time zone difference and stuff. But you'll see it on there anyway. Just look in your feed, and I'll probably put another video up about it, just do a little upload or something. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this battle, please leave a like and a comment on the video below. It's very highly appreciated. And yeah, thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. Peace out.